Well, ladies and gentlemen, got some information that I want to talk about. I haven't looked into it, but it kind of came down the pipeline, and I said, you know what? Let me talk about it, right? So, a viewer, channel member of the platform, pretty much posted a comment, and it reads as follows. Now, keep in mind, this is their testimony of something that I guess they found on social media or whatever. Maybe they did some research. I don't know. Right? But we got to still deal with it nonetheless. It goes on and it says there is a new update. Ocean Springs is no longer keeping silent. 2 people have turned this sleepy town upside down, let alone the state of Mississippi. It goes on and it says, Chancery court cases in the town of Jackson County, let me get this right. Jackson County, Mississippi, civil case filed inquiry. This was dated back 1/25/2007. Christine Wells versus James E. Briscoe Jr. Domestic relations. She gave up 3 of her children to the custody of James E. Briscoe Jr. and pays child support. The judge awarded him custody. Final disposition was 3/27/2008. Case, I guess the case number and so is 2007 0155. File number 0068828. So let's talk about it, guys, because man, what do we got to do with this? Now, this person basically is saying that this guy was awarded these kids and 3 kids were given up. I'm gonna look into this when I get back into the house, but I want to put the info out there because it's important for content. We got to look into who this guy is, because could he be the biological father of Nolan Wells, or maybe he's just another guy that she was with? You know, which one is it? I don't know. But we got to figure this out, guys. What's really going on? What's happening? Because if she gave up 3 of her kids and she's paying child support, allegedly, because we don't know, but still, for context's sake, we got to keep things within reason. But what if it's really true? Then what? What do we do with that? Is Nolan Wells' mom a deadbeat? You tell me, gang, because that's kind of crazy. 3 of her kids given up? Wow. That's amazing, guys. 3? I don't know. Let's go over here by this wonderful area that a YouTuber said I would never go to because they claim that I'm copying off somebody. How do I copy a park? How do I copy? That's not mine. I don't own that. It's an area that is quiet for me to actually do my content. These people on YouTube is crazy, guys. That's some idiot literally going around saying that I'm copying somebody because I choose to sit here and do my content. And people are dumb as hell, bro. But let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, guys. So, based on this information, they're saying that 3 kids, I don't even know if you can see me, 3 kids, right, were basically given into the custody of a guy named James. Now, I don't know if this is Nolan Wells' biological father or just some other guy, but it's kind of wild. Did she give up the kids, or because it says that the guy was awarded the kids? So how many kids did this woman have? See, this is what I'm saying, man. A lot of times y'all be supporting people, man, and y'all don't know nothing about these people's lives, bro. Y'all gotta really know who's who and stop letting people just make stuff up, because it's like you don't know who they are, you know? You don't know who they are. And I think that's one of the biggest problems, is that we get involved, we start supporting people, and we don't know them from nowhere. And we get ourselves in trouble that way, guys. We really do. We got to stop doing that, man. When we see this case, we got to dig deeper and find out who are the key players, who is running game. And again, let me go back to that info that was posted in my live chat, because I asked the person, I said, like, did you get this thing from another YouTuber? Or, you know, I'm trying to get where they got the info from, because you just don't find stuff, you know what I mean? A lot of times people get things from other people. So this is all alleged until I can look at these file case numbers and look through it. Because if she had 3 other kids that were given up to another guy, then that says a lot about her as a mom, you know? So again, it reads, and again, for those of you that don't think I'm telling the truth, you can see right there the message, and I'm asking the person to see my comment, you know? So those are not my words. I'm literally the messenger that is pretty much looking at the case. So it goes on and it says, there's a new update. Ocean Springs is no longer keeping silent. Now, I don't know if somebody from Ocean Springs released this info. I don't know. But we'll have to verify all of this stuff when I get back to the studio. But it says they're no longer keeping silence. 2 people have turned this sleepy town upside down. I don't know who the 2 people are. I don't know if they're talking about Nolan Wells' mom and the guy in question, James E. Briscoe. I don't know if they're talking about those 2. But it says that, let alone the state of Mississippi. So it basically says Jackson County, Mississippi, civil case file inquiry was 1/25/2007. And it says Christine Wells versus James E. Briscoe Jr., domestic relations. She gave up 3 of her children to the custody of James E. Briscoe Jr. and pays child support. The judge awarded him. If the judge awarded him, then she didn't give nothing up. See, this is why we got to look into it, because how could she give up the kids if the judge awarded her? If the judge awarded him, you know what I mean? So we got to look into this thing more. But then again, sometimes a woman can forfeit, I guess, her ability to have the kids. You get what I'm saying? Like, she could literally tell the judge, look, I don't want them. Give them to him. You know, one of them type of things. So it says the judge awarded him custody. And it looked like this happened in 2008. So I don't know if this have anything to do with Nolan Wells. Maybe Nolan Wells was one of those kids. I don't know. Because I don't think Nolan lived with her. I think she just profiting off of Nolan Wells, if you ask me. I don't think that he lived with her per se. I don't know, you know. But let's see what else we got. Let me go into my comment section and see what people are saying, because in that video I was talking about Nancy Grace and whatchamacall this guy, Don Lemon. Both of them, I was talking about them because they were literally grifting and making up lies. So see what the people are saying. Says Andrew Edward. Oh, this is another comment. Looked like she wrote. Says Andrew Edward Palzik is flying to Mississippi this weekend. This is the attorney who represented Donald Trump. I already heard all of that stuff already. I don't know. I even know why people bringing up Donald Trump for, like, that makes a difference. Like, I don't know. But it says this is the attorney who represents Donald Trump in his defamation fight against CBS and Paramount and the New York Times suit. He is sitting down with Warren, Jacks, and Morgan, the three boys who have been convicted in the court of public opinion with zero due process. This is not a distraction, as Crump keeps claiming, but an army with better weapons. My mom always told me, be careful what you say, be careful of accusing innocent people. An angel just may be listening. I guess she was right. I heard something about this guy coming, like some attorney. I heard something about that, but I don't really care about all that, you know, because we already know the guys are going to have a lawsuit. Let me see. Yeah, that's about that. I just want to know if she really gave up her kids, guys. I want to know if that really took place, because if she did, then we got to get to the bottom of that. If she gave up her kids, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't know if that is even so. But let's go over here, because every time I do my content, the noise machines come out. You know how that go, guys, right? Let's go all the way in the back area. We don't have to deal with all this garbage. So, is this true? Did she give up her kids? I don't know. I don't know, guys. But this is what they saying, man. I'm gonna look at this info to see what's going on with that. Make sure I got my stuff in my pocket. I be dropping stuff. Got a pair of shorts on that don't got no zipper pocket, so it becomes kind of dangerous when I'm carrying stuff in my pocket. So yeah, guys, this is a mess, man. This whole case is a mess. Everybody's lying, grifting, making up stuff, and it's like, man, y'all don't even know the history of these people. What if it's true that Nolan Wells' mom did in fact give up 3 of her kids to some other guy, and that guy is possibly Nolan's father? Why he's not talking? See? This is why you got to do your research, man, because y'all could be giving this woman all this money and she never even raised them. That would be crazy. That would be crazy that this whole time Nolan was raised with his biological father but visit his mom from time to time, and she got y'all out here thinking she raised this kid. That would be messed up, bro. That would be messed up if she did that, bro. You know? But it is what it is, gang. It's hot out here. I'm gonna pretty much do my thing. I told you guys I was coming back out, so they pretty much cleaned up the park and whatnot. You know, cleaned it up. They mowed the yard, everything out here and whatnot. So I mean, I don't really got nothing else to say on that. I got to get in the house and actually look up that case number and see if it's an actual factual or if that's just some internet gossip. You know how that go. That's why I asked the person in the comments, like, is that something that they researched or something that they found from some other creator? Because a lot of times these creators, they be making up stuff and they be lying, you know what I mean? So it's too hot to actually do any workout right now, fam, to be honest. Got to do these type of things early in the day. It's too hot. You'll be burning yourself out, man. That's why I like coming out early in the morning when there's no sunlight and you could really just vibe and do your thing. I think I'm just gonna head back home and get something to eat, and then prepare to do my live stream. I think I'm gonna do that. It'll be better because it's hot right now, guys. It really is. It's hot. You'll be uncomfortable while trying to work out, and I don't want to do that. That I don't want to do. I never walked back this way, but I'll go ahead and do it. So guys, I'm gonna get back in the house. I'm gonna look up this case number, and I'm gonna try to see if in fact there was an actual real life case of Christine giving up her 3 kids. Because if she gave up 3 kids, the question is, how many damn kids did this woman got? You see what I'm saying? Because you be having these Filipino women that be having like damn near 8, 9 kids, man. So we got to really find this out, because I don't think she had any love for Nolan, to be honest. I really don't think she did. Because that whole family seemed fake. And it's just something that I've been calling out, and people keep getting mad at me for speaking the truth. You know? But we're gonna deal with this, bro. I'm gonna get back in the house, get something to eat, and then put together another live. I think I got about 2 videos I gotta upload. This one and another video. I think I did that video the other day. Y'all be watching my premiere videos thinking that I'm live. Like, y'all gotta learn how to use YouTube, man. It's like I'll post a premiere and y'all see the live chat and y'all think that I'm live. Like, y'all gotta, I don't know what's the matter with y'all, man. Y'all gotta stop that. You know, learn how to use YouTube. Recognize when I'm on live from when I'm posting a premiere. You do know what a premiere mean, right? Hopefully you do. And I don't have to explain everything. Cause I see people, they come in the comments, they're like, yo, I missed the live. And I'm like, I was never live. It's a premiere, guys. All right? I'm not gonna be live walking around the park. There is no reception over here when it comes to going live. None. So I can't go live over here. And if I try to sit still, my phone will die. I gotta get me an updated phone because it will overheat. So I just do it, you know, pre-recorded. And I don't even use it on my phone. I use my action cam to record. And to me, I get better results. Because with the phone, you gotta convert the file. You gotta do all this extra stuff. But with the action cam, it's simple. I just record in, out, and I just do my thing, you know. But we're gonna head on back, man. Do what I gotta do. I'm gonna start coming back early in the morning because when this sun is out, I don't like doing this. Walking and talking in the hot sun. It's not good. Early in the morning, 8 o'clock, it's the best time to actually do all of that, but not now. It'd be too hot, you know? So we're gonna get on out of here, gang. Rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It is what it is. Do what we gotta do. We working all day, fam. We working all day. It's what we do, man. It's what we do. Get this thing sorted. All right, guys. So we're gonna sign out, gang. Y'all take care. It is what it is, fam. We're gonna go out with a vibe. Yeah.
Late night, dashboard low. One headlight broken. Still I go. Fast food bags on the floor by my shoes. GPS saying home, but I refuse. Review full of things I said. Phone lighting up, I let it ring dead. Rain on the glass, write stories of love. I'm talking to the silence, trying to trap in his SUV. He's living his life, his life ain't easy. Driving through the dark with the weight on the seats, praying that the pain don't take the wheel from me. In his SUV, I'm the man in the mirror I wanna be. Dealing with the struggle, just me. In his SUV, in his SUV.
Ringo TV Reactions. Rate, comment, and subscribe. I'm out. Peace.